As you know, I'm working on creating my own save file, and this time I'm gonna make a base game home. So when you first start the game, you don't have to build something and you can just move in here. As you probably saw, there is a sim on this lot. That's just so I can keep an eye on the budget and don't go over 20k. I think at the end the house was 15k, inclusive the lot, so that's not bad. I also made it a tiny home, so the second tier. This means you get a lot of perks if you got a tiny living. If you don't, it's just a nice small house. That's why I am not making a actual portrait now, because that counts towards the number of tiles. It will be a 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom house. Just because I usually start playing with just one sim and then expand from there. The roof is pretty simple. I really like to make a dark roof and the whole house will be yellow. I mean, you probably saw that in the thumbnail already. I just really like the look of it, and I'm using some cheap columns here in the front. They are next to the stairs, which is a bit of a shame. They didn't go up the stairs. I am using some cottage living here, just the windows. I think they are really pretty and the color just seemed right for this build. I did not limit any packs, as I just don't with my own save file. This is mostly for me to play in, and of course when it's done I will make it public, so if you want you can download it. This house is also on the gallery, of course. What I find important in a starter home, that it doesn't really look like a starter home, that it still looks nice. And that it's fully functional, of course. We got the cheapest appliances here in the bathroom, but I paint them black so it looks a little bit fancier, and I did want to use the cheapest wallpaper and flooring in here. So I went with the one with the dots, and here I used the cottage living windows again. This is the bedroom, as you can see. I didn't went with the cheapest bed. That's just because when you use one of the cheapest beds, it takes forever for your sim to get their energy up, and I just don't have the patience for that, especially when you just start out in a new save. With a new family, you need the time to build up your skills or do stuff for your career, and you just don't have that much time to sleep. Here in the kitchen I'm using a base game fridge with the Jungle Adventure counters, just because I think they're really beautiful. The stove and the oven are from Dream Home Decorator. First I thought I would place those upper cabinets, but it turned out to be really expensive, so I didn't. This is the living room. I use a small TV. It's not the smallest, but it's enough for your sims to get their fun up. I'm also gonna put a bookcase in here just for the same purpose, and I just had to use the toadstool. I don't know why, but it's just so cute. Yeah, so here's the bookcase, and I wanted a small coffee table, just because I also wanted a dining area in the back there with a front door. I wanted the floor to be wood, so I went with this one from Eco Lifestyle. The couch is also from Eco Lifestyle, just really like the look of it, and it is cheap, so that's a good thing for a starter home. I am placing a full-size dining table so you can have your friends over, and when your sim gets a partner or children, you've got plenty of space for them to sit there. Just like the living area has place for 4 sims to sit, and of course you've got the counters. I did place a laptop there on the counter. It's one of the cheaper laptops, of course, because it's a starter home, and I didn't forget a trash can and a fire alarm, and I even put in a thermostat, so your sims are all set no matter what packs you are using. And now I am at the decoration spot. I am using some cheaper decorations. Some plants always make the thing look nice, and a towel in the bathroom. I still had 3,400 simoleons left, so I could place some stuff. Here on the outside I did want a place for your sim to make a little bit more money, so I put 2 planters in there Later I'm realizing those are two different ones, so I'm gonna change them for two of the same ones. And I'm using a lot of terrain paint here. I was struggling a bit to make a nice path to the back. As you can tell, I first used a very small one and then went over it with the big brush and tried to clean it up a little. I'm gonna cover it up with plants. I'm not that good at terrain paints. I think it still looked nice in the end. I had forgotten to enable the debug thing from Twisted Maxi. Organized debug it's called, after the last update, so I didn't use any debug plants. But I did make the plants cheaper in one of the last updates, so I fully used them here. We are going into the screenshots now. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please press like, as it will help spread this video to more people that might like it. If you want to see more house builds, the playlist is here on screen, and YouTube thinks you might like this video. So I hope to see you next time. Bye bye!